Welcome to Still in Movement. I'm Ian Jorgensen. I help highly sensitive dancers and movers like you undo pain and tension in your body by resetting your mind and movement patterns. Let's begin. Hello, friend. As dancers and movers, or former dancers and movers, we are used to having the ability to do some pretty cool stuff with our bodies. And as we age, sometimes we can't do that anymore and we feel that loss. Sometimes certain movements just don't feel very good. They might even start to feel painful. And we can get stuck in this belief that our body is worse now and really get trapped in that and miss what is available in your body and how you can still move with fluidity and ease in your everyday movements. For a lot of us, we're so used to, dance and that kind of movement. And then in our everyday life, we're not quite as mindful and artistic and cognizant of what we are doing. We kind of throw everyday movement away a lot of the time. But everyday movement is your life. It's what's happening all the time. And so actually being able to touch on that and allow it to change and rediscover the freedom that is available now is a beautiful thing. So it's very normal to feel that loss, but you don't have to get lost in it. So let's explore a little way to start to bring this into your life and discover the ease that is still available to you without always comparing it to what you used to be or what used to be possible. That path lies misery, I think. So what we do is first, we want to connect to the curious mind. So go ahead and close your eyes for a moment. We're just going to give yourself a moment where there's nothing that you have to do. And we'll start to connect to what is rather than what was. So let's just do it as lifting an arm. You might lift an arm to pick up a plate, pick something up off a shelf. So if you're here and you're about to lift an arm, you start to lift an arm. Okay, we're just going to pause for a moment and connect with what is happening. So you're about to raise an arm up over your head. That's where you're about to go, and your body begins to prepare to do that. So I'd like you to stop. That's put you on the pathway you're used to. Stop and reconnect with where you already are. If you're sitting, kinesthetically allow yourself to sit. I was suddenly, as I was raising an arm, I'm going to exaggerate it, I was kind of leaning forward into it. Not that much, obviously, but like energetically and somewhat muscularly, there's sort of this pulling up. Okay, actually, I'm just sitting. I'm going to kinesthetically let myself sit. I'm talking a lot about the arm. Get focused on the arm and forget you have a head. Oh yeah, I have a head. It's way up here. You don't have to make it be way up there. It already is. You're just reconnecting that it is. Okay, I'm sitting. I have this beautiful head way up here and my arm is rising. My arm is lowering. I'm sitting. I'm going to pause again. because what I'm about to do is bring the arm down. I'm exaggerating, but this can easily happen in your body. Just to stop. Where is your body? What's already happening? I'm still sitting. Can seem like that's obvious. How could you forget that you were sitting just in a couple seconds? Amazingly, you can. You have a head. Oh. And just for me, when I come back to my head, I'm getting a little drawn into the camera, so I'm getting a little narrow. I have a head. It's way up here. It just starts to open me up. And then my arm comes down. It's a little more lively than just raising the arm in that old pattern. So what you're doing is shifting off of that old pattern into something new that involves more of your whole body in a connected, fluid, kinesthetic way. What happens when we get caught up in what we used to be, like, oh gosh, like I've had a frozen shoulder for a while. It's much better now, but very easy to get lost. This was my frozen shoulder. Very easy to get lost in, like, gosh, I used to just be able to throw my arm up in the air and it just hurts, like, oh, it's going to hurt my shoulder to raise my arm. And then that's how you're preparing to move. It's not a great way to move. I'm not surprised if you feel discomfort or pain if that's the way you prepare to move. That's not your fault. It's so normal. But just because it's normal doesn't mean we have to get stuck there. So if there's a way to stop, recognize what you're about to do, how your body is preparing, and come back to kinesthetically where you already are, rather than where you're about to be. And that's a way to change yourself and to also get out of what was and to rediscover just the beauty of movement and the freedom that you get to have right now. And when you connect with that, sure, maybe years ago you could whip your leg up to your head. Amazing if you could. I could never do that. That was not my body. But, just this movement of the whole body, just the arm raising. Here's my cup on the top shelf, and I get to bring it down. There's beauty in that. There's something wonderful in that. And particularly as a highly sensitive kinesthetic person, you can connect to that. Okay, that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please let the mysterious algorithm know by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Please leave any comments about what worked for you, what didn't work for you. That helps me understand what future videos I should make for content that will really speak and help you, because that is my goal. Till we meet again, take care.